Alright. Hello, my viewers, and hold up. Hello, my viewers, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to play some Fallout 4. I want this stream to be as chill and as good vibes as possible. So, we're going to do some quests. I guess we'll skip right to the thing. So I was thinking that we start with the latest ones, but then I realized that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So let's start with the earliest ones. Now, I'm not going to do miscellaneous right now. Although at some point we should. I think we should start doing the main quest. I think we should start doing the main story. We've done enough. We've opened up enough of the map. Oh my god, my throat. We've opened up enough of the map that we should be square. So let's go and start doing some of the main quest. First and foremost, we're going to deactivate this quest. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. We have Rumor of a Vault. We have Miscellaneous, obviously. We can go talk to McCready. Not our McCready. Fallout 4 McCready. Get the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Explore the combat zone. See Abbott at the wall. Talk to Bobby. Find the cache of Vault jumpsuits. I really don't feel like doing any of that. So we're going to do actual quests. We're going to go... and we're going to do Rumor of a Vault. According to this, that'd be Vault 111. So let's do it. My throat is all fucked up right now. I do want to apologize, everybody. I'm not feeling the greatest. My throat's been sore all day. So I'm going to probably not do a whole lot of talking other than responding to quests and stuff. If you guys do have something you want to say, drop by the chat. Say hello. I'll say hello back. I had some orange juice and, let's be honest, it just made my sore throat worse. Thank you, Winter. And Donovan. Or was that Ada? Hold on. Let's go into the vault. You guys hear me? Am I coming through okay? Is this better? Yole, 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 yole. That is better, okay. Welcome to Vault 111. Guys, I think we have a problem. The vault door isn't open. How do you think we get in? It says here to explore the vault. Are they kidding? What do you guys think? Winner?
Yes.
Open the door.
That's not going to happen. There's no way I can reach that.
Well, it was worth a shot. Alright, that's one quest we'll mark off our list. Crucible. That's next. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of this vault. Just gotta go through quest one at a time. Come on, guys. Donovan, let's go. Oh, god damn it, Donovan. God damn it, Donovan. He's gonna stay there for the rest of his life. We love Donovan, but he's making this really hard on us. Oh, never mind. Donovan's right there. Alright, so where are we at as far as this quest? Where's this one at? No. Sausage Ironworks. It's called Crucible. Not entirely sure what that means. Alright, let's go in here and figure out where this thing's at. We're gonna ignore all the gunfire. It's the wasteland. This kind of stuff happens all the time.
It's going to be difficult finding anything useful in this mess.
Dagnabbit. Dang it. Dang it. Darn it. Son of a bunny's tit. There we go. Forge recruit note. Smelter console password. Alright, let's see. The recruit's not. I thought it was maybe the forge password. Alright, the new trial they cooked up is effing impossible. Can't lie though, it was funny watching the first recruits walk in and see the feet melt off their ankles. Never heard anyone scream like that, it was great. Matt just thought he was clever, but the idiot tossed a bottle of water into the thing, and Dan near blew all our heads off. Burner had the right idea using power armor, he just didn't resist. He didn't rig it to resist extreme temperatures. I figured I got out away. I got a connect with a trader for my caravan days who hooked me up with some flame resistant leg armor. As long as I don't get waist deep, I should be okay. Problem is my trial is in a few days, and I don't trust any of these other effers not to steal it in the meantime, so I buried the mods under one of the crucibles. In order to get to it, you have to shut off the molten drip, then use a console to move the container down the track. Since I'm the one who handles the heavy machinery around here, ain't no one gonna move that thing but me. So use a console to move the crucible. Move the crucible. But we don't have power armor. We're gonna have to go to our base camp to do this. Which is funny because if we had not removed it, we'd have power armor there already. That explains what the power armor was there for. Okay. Go back to base camp. Alright, let's go. I had 2 cheeseburgers and an order of spicy munchies. And it wasn't that good. Now my mouth's on fire. I guess we could do this one. Let's do this.
That suit to balance things in our favor.
Thank you guys. What exactly were we doing? It says craft the mods and retrieve the heavy incinerator. It doesn't say what mods to craft. We gotta retrieve the heavy incinerator, so it's inside that place. Alright, we're gonna need this power armor to make this work. Let's see. Sausage ironworks. Oh, Saugus. I thought it was sausage for some reason. I'm like, what are they calling it? Sausage ironworks. A ghoul slayer is heavy and center, does 50 more damage against ghouls.
Discord around here.
Alright, we've done Crucible. Oh my god. It doesn't really work quite like the ones in Fallout 3 New Vegas, but it's cool nonetheless.
You may want to hold your breath.
What? No, legitimately, I wasn't paying attention. What did he say? Something about how I should hold my breath. I feel like we could have jumped inside that thing to begin with. Alright. Time for the next quest. Let's see. Method to the madness. Peebish Comics. Here we go. Ooh, permanent gain plus 1% chance to avoid all damage from an attack. It's not really helpful, but
Targets in range.
Can you see them, sir?
Prepare to be annihilated.
Are you ready, sir? Picking up something. No more hiding for you.
weapons kind of OP.
That was amusingly simple.
Hold on.
intakes have a dust filter. Take them down.
Powering down weapons, sir.
If you
Find
find
anything
any spare
useful?
parts, you be sure and let me know.
Let's see. Dave's spending a lot of time over at Shenley's lately. Control the alcohol has been based research, yada yada yada. Dave found the script changes he just about lost said he kept saying his non-spell, his new levitation spell. Right through to prove he could fly. They're trying to talk him off the ledge right now, but I feel like most of it would be okay if he just went in and jumped. Problem is he's running valuable set property. We can't let that get damaged. I told Bob to go after him and secure the props before telling Dave he's fired. So, check the rooftop for clues. I really don't know if I want to do that. Move, Ada. Get the fuck out of my way. I like how I just climbed up in power armor onto the roof.
It's dangerous to be standing out in the open. Let's move.
Janie's diary. How on earth did Dave make that jump? Bob didn't even make it to the statue, and he used to be a long jumper in high school. I've stacked the boxes as high as I could, and still seems impossible. My latest theory is that he jumped off the street light. We just didn't see it from where we were standing. But some of the stuff was starting to wonder if he really is a battle mage. It's obviously bullshit, but I refuse to believe it on general principle. Besides, if Dave really did know how to levitate, he wouldn't need that ladder to climb to the other ledge. Not sure what he was doing over there, but they shouted some nonsense about conjuring a key. Can't be sure, but I think I saw him fish something off of a duffel bag.
Find them and kill them!
Safety's off.
My apologies. I think I've lost them.
Any idea where they went?
Still kicking?
If we light fire to the entire house.
How may I assist you today?
Get the hell out of my way. I'm kidding you.
Glorious day in the U.S. Army!
Let's go. key. Notes in the throne room. Alright, let's see. Enter Dave's throne room. Skyrim. It's a Skyrim thing. At least, oh, it is Skyrim. Holy shit! All right, well, we're never gonna use that ever in our lives. Winner, you want a new helmet? Hey, Deadpool. Fred. I'm gonna give Fred the helmet because Fred will make use of it. Oh no, that does not work. Sorry, Fred. This is not going to be for you.
These are for you.
Thank you, Winner. All right, I'll give it to her later. When she gives you something, you can't. Anyway. On to the next one. When pigs fly, investigate the merchant workshop.
Light him up! You crazy! We're getting wasted! Yeah!
I like the weapons of the sentry bots.
If they're out there, we're lost. Not for none.
Your destruction in hand.
Violence protocol engaged. They may be using stealth. Nice try.
None of that is it. Open for business. Moving the shop to Cambridge was a good idea. It was a little less heat compared to the military base. The silence here tend to attract ferals like shit on a mole rat. At least raiders are a bit more predictable. Using the Chinese grenade launcher we salvaged at the dredging yard, I developed some schematics for prototype pipe versions. Marvin's offered up some additional ideas, but they're a bit on the impractical side. I probably shouldn't have laughed when he mentioned partnering up, though. I should apologize later. Marvin's gone. Marvin's gone missing, so I have my schematics for the pipe, Marvin's gone missing, and so have my schematics for the pipe version of the grenade launcher. I've been paying the raiders for protection, so I don't think it's a kidnapping. I'm kind of worried about it, to be honest. We didn't leave on the best terms. Weapons dealer on the Misigner Plaza. Word is there's another merchant working out of the Misigner Plaza selling grenade launchers to the raiders. But not just any launchers, pipe ones. That's way too soon to be a coincidence. I bet my last ride away they got my schematics. Rastards are trying to put me out of business with my own product. Hopefully Marvin's safe. That's the most important thing. Still, it'd be nice to find out what happened to both him and my work, so I can salvage my deal with the weapons traders downtown. Custom orders. Chinese grenade launcher, baseball launcher, pipe grenade launcher, nail gun, saw blade launcher. Client raiders, protection. I got a deal worked out with local raiders. They built them some weapons so they keep the store safe. Hopefully their demands won't get too out of line. Weapons are fine, but if they start asking for caps, you're gonna have to push back a little. Baseball launcher. For Mo Cronin. For 750 caps, Mo asked if I could make him an authentic baseball launcher, like a kind of designated hurler, or DH, used to kill swatters and armed hecklers. If it was designed to kill spectators, I'd need to calculate the launch angles based on how high the upper stands are. That should give me a ballpark figure how much range it had. Chinese grenade launcher. For Anonymous, 70 caps. I have a Ghoul client claims to be an ex-military who used to tell me about the grenade launchers the Chinese had in Anchorage. Supposedly they had a frag gun that could punch through armor like a wet bag. I doubted him at first, sounded like a bunch of hocus pocus on the wrong end of a Brahmin. But then we found this confiscated weapons cache at the training yard. We've been in the launcher business ever since. A lot of this is still reverse engineering, but oh shit. A lot of this is still all reverse engineering, but what we've made ought to satisfy the buyer. We've also got several new prototypes, but I'll keep my plans close to the vest. Nobody save Martin has to know. Okay. Trying to fix Tueda. Okay, let's see.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
My apologies. I think I've lost them. Not much of a threat after all.
Need to work our way around the buildings.
victorious.
What?
Powering weapons.
Resistance is futile.
That's the last of them. If they're out there, we'll find them.
Jeez, Fred, what happened? Big well, nice butt, thanks. Marvin's note. Hypothesis: I hate Suggs, despises me, mocks my ideas, tells me they're impractical and a symptom of an underlying mental issue. Well, at least I have ideas. At least I have an imagination. Theory: I hate him because for 3 years I gave my sweat, tears, and brain cells to that ungrateful son of a bitch, helping turn his boring ideas into reality. But when I asked him when he'd make me a full-time partner, he said, "When pigs fly." Well, I've done it. I've made pigs fly. In fact, when me and my new friends see him next, these little piggies are gonna fly right into his stupid face. Law. Suggs deserves the DIE. It'll be my pigs that kill him. Okay. Lots of anger problems. I'm not sure how long the piggy bank mines.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
I'm just... we carry a lot. Frag grenades. We carry quite a bit, to be honest.
That's what you want!
May as well take what we can. They may be needing to visit there longer.
Keep your heads down!
I'm quite surprised those pea bank mines can kill me.
Well done, sir.
That's right. Limp. Who is setting off all these bombs?
Think I'm scared? Huh?
Oh. Oh, fuck you. What the hell? It's a piggy bank mine grenade launcher. Or a Fat Man thingy. Aye. Fred, get up. We have some business to work to attend to.
Dope up on jet.
I'm surprised you didn't watch your step in the future.
Something fierce over here. Shoot!
Safety
Shoot! Who's there?
Find anything useful? Resistance is futile.
What? Let's do this.
We may have some trouble. No more hiding for you.
Hey. There. What's that noise?
I'll cover you, sir.
I'll take care of that. There's enemies over here.
Well,
Hey, thanks for your help.
penetrating Chinese grenade launcher rifle. Sweet.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Sure. For 40mm frag grenade, that's worth $4. Buy it, I guess. Fire baseballs. A saw blade launcher. Yeah, definitely taking that. Hardened nail gun. let's go back to base camp. Drop off some of this stuff. Great. Stuck with it. Excuse me, Fred. Well, I don't know if I want to start inventing. I don't see a whole lot of point in it. I applied to a job somewhere, and I went to the interview. I'm not gonna say where. Just don't see the point. And it took a week for them. They said, "Oh yeah, the interview looks good. You look like you're doing great." And they're like, "Yeah, we'll give you a call back. Get you on the payroll." I called back a few times throughout the following weeks because there had been a couple weeks in between. And
Any idea where they went?
what I find irritating is I finally did get in contact.
Powering down weapons, sir.
They finally get back in contact with me and they're like, "Oh yeah, we decided to move ahead without you." I'm like, "You kept saying call you back, you get me on the payroll. I finally have the job." I was gonna keep hush hush about it, but like at this point, what's the point? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter what place it was. It was entry level. That's all that really is important about the details of it, right? And yeah, I got that call today. Yeah, we decided we don't need you. You told me that I was hired. And then I'm trying to figure out when I can get on the payroll so I can start working and get my hours. And they're like, "Nah, we don't want you." That's the kind of stuff that really makes it not Like, you don't want to work anymore. And I don't think I'm gonna fill it. I think I'm done filling out applications. I think I'm done doing odd jobs too. I think I'm just gonna scramble to get by. I mean, I'll make this YouTube thing. Maybe I'll make YouTube a thing where I can get money off YouTube from donations and shit, right? Because that, I'm not gonna lie, that really dented the ego a little bit. That really fractured the self-esteem. Now I'm kind of just. That's why I haven't really been saying a whole lot in the stream. I got that call and they're like, yeah, we decided we didn't need you. I'm like, you know what? I don't even know what to say at that point. Imagine you never get an opportunity ever to I think forward by Saugus, it looks like. Just imagine that you're a man in this day and age trying to make ends meet. And you applied everything you can, you're scraping to get by as it is. No one's going to give you a handout. But no one's going to give you an opportunity either. And imagine you're sitting there and you're going through this absolute hell of trying to achieve success. And every single time they tell you you're not good enough. Like, the reasons why were retarded. Like, the dumbest reason why they decided not to move along with me. The reason why they didn't want me is because apparently they had under the impression that I was to be part-time, but I said I could do full-time or part-time. That's what I had said. And so like, nah, we don't want you. And then I corrected them, like, I could do either. They're like, oh, well, they're like, they literally said, they're like, next time. And I don't entirely know what to say anymore. Let me get rid of this power armor. So yeah, I feel kind of down. Because I've been really struggling money-wise. Like, you can barely afford food half the time. The other half the time, you got a few bucks. Like, people owe me so much money. And I'm not doing any more odd jobs. It's not worth it. You know, all this work for all these people. Like, people in Saginaw fucking suck. Because you do these odd jobs for them, and then they'll say, oh, we'll pay you back. And then they never do. Like, I think I'm out $3,000–$4,000. Like, why would I want to keep working for these people? Like, simple respect. Pay them when you say you're going to pay them. Months go by. Literally months go by. I'm never going to see that money at this point. It's kind of obvious. But then it's even more of an insult because now I'm kind of just sitting here looking for actual work, like with an employer and a paycheck. And it's one of the things I was rescheduling, was trying to figure out when I can make contact with this hiring manager who has his head so far up his ass that I am funny. And I just don't want to keep looking for work. Like, I'm getting burned out on it. Like, I've been looking for work for 6 months. Non-stop for 6 months. Every day. Making calls. Like, when I'm not streaming, guys, I'm making calls. I'm talking to people. I'm literally out and about looking around. Sometimes, most of the shit's so far fucking away from home, too. Like, some of it is so far away from home. Luckily, there's, like, there's ways to get around. There's buses and Ubers and shit, but, like, if I don't have the money for an Uber all the time, like, at this point, it's kind of a burden. And buses are unreliable, man. Because you have to go so far to get to a bus in the first place. It's whatever, I mean, it is whatever, it is what it is. But I'm like, I'm sitting here trying to make all this shit happen, and I'm realizing I'm the only one really trying. Because people who say, get a job, loser, I'm like, you do realize I cannot put a gun to an employer's head, say, hire me, and they'll do it. No, because then you'll go to jail and you definitely won't get the job, right? So I'm sitting here trying to go about things the right way. Show that I'm eager to work, either that I'm eager to make things happen, that I'm eager to be employed, and they just never say yes. And I blame DEI because this was never a real problem until
Bullet? He was a good friend of mine. Hey, you must be the one Bullet's looking for.
Your destruction is at hand. Found the target again. I'm sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Time to end this.
Prepare to be annihilated.
That's the last of them.
That's not it. Yeah, I'm getting burned out looking for work. I can't be looking forever. I got a life to live. Like, America is just shit nowadays when it comes to work opportunities. Like, that was one of those things about Donald Trump that I absolutely could not stand about him. It's like, I'm trying to bring back jobs again. Alright, well, you've been in charge, Donald Trump, for 6 months. Give or take, right? Not much of a big difference. At what point do you plan on bringing jobs back to America? Because, let's say it's entry level. It should not be this hard to get work. Like, I don't know why employers have their heads so far up their ass. And employers really do. Like, they'll hire 15 black people before they'll hire me. Just because they're black. You know how kind of racist that shit that is?
Who's there? Let's do this.
Hopefully that's the last of them.
These are Mark 4s.
Do I look like I have time for idle
Please take
chit-chat?
your components, sir.
What can I do for you?
Not much, Warren. Just carry my stuff. No, it has become the ultimate level of frustration. Because, like, trying to find work and you just have to go through so much ass to be able to find it. Recovery valve equipped for non-authorized personnel. What are we recovering? Track Enclave homing beacon within the glowing sea. We gotta get power armor again. Wait, how far into the glowing sea is it? Dare I ask? Edge of the glowing sea. Alright. Yeah. I figure maybe I'll try to get donations on YouTube or something instead. Like, maybe work isn't for me. Like, this has got to be a sign, right? Like, how many applications are they gonna turn down? Like, they don't even have a good reason to turn me down. Like, I don't have enough of a history for them to say I'm not a hard worker. I've never been fired from any job outside of, like, the one, because McDonald's was just that far ahead. They had their head that far up their ass. But even then, technically I was laid off.
Let's get this done.
Time for you to perish.
Target down.
So, like, you really can't use the McDonald's as the excuse, because being fired from one job and you're 38 years old, that's the only job you've ever been fired from. It's not bad, actually. And then let's see what else. Oh, it's within the glowing sea.
We may have an enemy nearby. Here, over here. Not much of a threat after all.
We're getting close.
Let me have this one. Prepare to be annihilated.
Yeah, it's why I'm not very talkative, though. Hey, the chats are dead, so no one to really talk to, but also, it's just, I don't have nothing to say. It's just clown shit at this point. I mean, who would want to, like, keep doing it forever, you know? After a while, it's like, I got other ways I want to waste my time. Because I have learned no one values you if you're a man.
You might want to drop some of those things you're carrying.
I mean, that's the reality. Nobody values you if you're a man. Everybody just tears you down. It's just... That's another thing, dude. How am I supposed to make it work in this day and age? Like, I'm an American. Like, after a while, you would think someone would give me a shot. It pisses me off, actually. Justifiably so, too. Like, I have a right to succeed. I have a right to have opportunities. And these excuses, like, the excuses always boil down to, you know, something stupid. It's always something stupid. Like, I don't even know if there's a point in complaining about it. It's not like anyone gives a crap what I have to say. The people who do are so few and far in between, it's not even funny. But, like, if we're being completely honest to ourselves here, whining about it ain't gonna mean much. But if I don't say something, here's the stupid part. Then people are gonna be like, you never actually look for work. You just sit there and whine all the time about how it doesn't work out. Get a job, loser. Like, people are fucking ignorant. But, like, how am I supposed to keep trying if there's no point in trying? Like, realistically, it's like, you could put all this effort into something, trying to make ends meet. And, like, I'm a grown-ass adult. I get that I should, that adult life is hard. It's all part of being adult, right? You gotta be able to do things and make it all happen, right? The whole point of being an adult is that it's gonna be a struggle. I get that. I honestly do. But it shouldn't be this much of a struggle. There should be some kind of a light at the end of the tunnel, where things are at least gonna work out. Instead, I find myself constantly having to deal with this bullshit. Constantly. I don't know why, but it feels like there's a vendetta against white people nowadays. Like, it really does. Because white people are treated like crap all the time. It's a political thing, I get it. BLM has their heads so far up their ass. But then why are we not allowed to be racist against black people? If all black people do, explain why we should be torn down. All black people do is treat white people like crap. Like, it happens so often. And then they wonder why they're sad. Like, how do you not feel hate when all they do is tear you down? So, like, there's some really unjust things going on in the United States when it comes to opportunity. Because it also doesn't make sense that black people can sit there and get all the opportunities just for being black. That's black privilege. I will not fucking stand for that. If a white person did it, oh, we gotta stop that. Why? Why not give a job to a white person just because they're white? I mean, if we're gonna do it with black people, we gotta do it with white people too. We gotta go around the board. At that point, like, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Like, equality is about treating everyone fair and giving everyone equal opportunity, right? So, like, if we're not gonna do that, and we're gonna play favorites based off race, or based off sexuality, or based off gender, then I don't want to hear this bullshit about equality no more. America's not land of the free, home of the brave. Like, I'm really trying to make this work. I'm a grown adult trying to make life work. Like, after a while. After a while, you would think that, like, I don't know, man. And I hate to bring race into it, but, like, that is kind of the problem. Is I've seen so many black people get hired just because they're black. Like, it's actually irritating. It's actually disgusting to me. Because, like,
Find him.
XO2.
Hey,
Tesla cannon. It just disgusts me. This anti-white racism.
He vanished.
And it's not, I can't say it's not anti-white racism. If it wasn't, what's the deal? If it wasn't the case, what's the deal? Like, what is the deal at that point? What is the explanation for this behavior? Where it's like we treat white people like crap. What's funny is black people are noticing it too, and so a lot of black people don't like it either. Okay. Now we move on to the next thought, right? Let's say it's not because I'm white. I mean, again, I know there's a lot of black people getting way too much special treatment. But let's say it's not because I'm white. Maybe it's because I'm not gay. A lot of gay people get free pass nowadays, do whatever the hell they want. Like they could break the law and get away with anything that they want, no exceptions. And that's just how gay people are now. Trans and gay technically, but for this matter we'll just say it's just gay people, right? I'm not gay, therefore I can't have a job. That DEI crap. You know, it tends to make you a little bit hostile, being treated like that. But then, okay, let's say it's not because I'm gay, or because I'm not gay, right? Let's say it's because it's all the DI thing and they can't hire me for another reason. You're not a woman though, Tibbs. DI is dog shit, man. Being a straight white man is just the fucking hardest thing right now. But they don't even know about my YouTube. Most places I apply because they don't really care about that, right? They don't know about the opinions that I have. So it's not about being an ally of these groups either. It's just treating you like crap because, like, I don't fucking know. Let's see. Just can't say you're such a goober for making me sub for a whole minute to say hi. Oh, is it still on there? My bad. I was using settings from our last Fallout 4 stream. Sorry about that. It's easier to have people. It's easier to grow the stream if you don't have to sub to say hi. I've learned. You get trolls in here, you can just ban them if they show up, and then everybody can just be who they are. So anyway. That power armor didn't help them very much, did it? Let's see what D-chat say. Today's not the day, I swear. Yeah. I'm having that same feeling. I'm talking about how I applied to a place and then they wasted my time for a couple weeks. Just tell me that I wasn't good enough. And so now I'm kind of going through the thought process of what it could be, of why they didn't hire me, right? Because like I said, I don't have a whole lot of work history. You can't say it's because I'm unreliable. You can't say it's because I've gotten fired too many times, because I haven't been. No one gives me a fucking chance. So I'm like going through all the other reasons why they could be discriminating or whatever else it could be, right? And you know what I noticed? There's no good reason. There's just no good reason. People just don't want to give me a chance. I'm just really getting sick of applying. I've decided I'm done applying to work. I'm done looking for a job. Why? YouTube's like, come back to YouTube Partner Program, Tibbs. Come make some money on YouTube. Give me like 3 cents a fucking video. Barely 3 cents. I could stream for 4 hours. And I get paid maybe 3 cents for it. The more people, the more you get paid. That's the reality. But it's like 3 cents. Maybe $1 or 2. You know what I mean? Like on YouTube, it's like, you want me to make money on YouTube? People don't donate. I mean, sure, maybe I could promote donating more. You know what I mean? Like maybe it could be somebody to, hey man, guys, I'm really struggling here. Help me out. Throw me a few bucks if you can. And like, let's make this life a little bit better for everybody, right? Maybe. I don't feel like asking though, because then I feel like shit. Because like, I know it's hard out there. I get it. I mean, I'm experiencing it firsthand that it's a struggle to find work. But no one's donating, and we're making change off YouTube. Why would I want to make money on YouTube at that point? Like YouTube's like, please Tibbs, come back to the YouTube Partner Program. Make it worth my while. Let's see. D-Chat says, seriously, Nightbot is a real lifesaver. Today would have been totally to pot without that thing. True. Very true. Yeah, on top of all that, on top of all that, I'm at a point, I don't know, man, I'm sick and tired of struggling. I'm done working, I'm done doing odd jobs too. I thought about that. Why the fuck would I want to do odd jobs anymore? No one pays. They're like, here, come do work for us. It's basically you're working for free. You're not even getting paid for your fucking work. Saginaw is shit. Can't wait to move out of this fucking state and this fucking town. Like, it's just not worth it, man. It's just not fucking worth it. Like, I can dump on Saginaw because I'm forced to live in this dump. It's a big enough place. I don't think I have to worry about them where I live. But it's Saginaw. I live in fucking Sagan fucking nasty. And I'm just wondering, what the hell's the point? Why do all this odd job work when they're not even gonna fucking pay you? Like, I am out $3,000 to $4,000. I think it's like $4 grand, like $3,500 to $4 grand somewhere. If you count every little dime, right? Every little dollar, every single 20 that it's in there somewhere, right? It's like $3,500 to $4,000 that people owe me. And I've been stacking up odd jobs, thinking at some point there's gonna be a big payout because eventually they're gonna pay you, right? It's a contract job. Like, you go there, they'll sign a little receipt saying I owe you until you paid them off, whatever the fuck, right? And instead they never do. I'm like, fuck this town. Fuck everyone here too. Like, I don't know why in the hell I waste my time. I just can't even. I don't even understand.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Who the hell are you?
Sure thing.
She must be new. Alright. You know, we'll just keep this armor actually. You know what? Thing we just had an hour ago. We normally should have seen miraculous, now it seems rather than worse now. I'm sick of looking for work, man. That's my problem. It's making me, like, I've been getting more angry lately. DJ says I just got a job offer from someone I filed an application for years ago, right when I graduated from that trade school I was in, and they were offering me work, which I can't do now. Yeah, that just feels like a dick punch at this point.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days.
No, I think I should
Biggest
just
town
make
I
money
ever
on
saw.
YouTube. Ask for donos, you know? Who wants to donate some money? I have a Cash App and a PayPal in the chat. Pop up every so often via Nightbot. Who wants to donate some money? Make guys' life a little bit easier. You know how fucking pathetic I feel? Fucking asking for help, too. Like, I don't like asking for help. You know why? Because it makes me feel like I'm less of a man. I know people might not get that. Maybe be like, why? Why do you feel like less of a man? Because it's my job as a man to be able to make it happen on my own. And I can't. I've gone through every avenue possible. Employers will sit there and waste my fucking time. Like, I sat there for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, going through this hiring process, under the impression I was going to be able to get the job, and then I find out, after all that, that builds hate. I hate black people now. I hate gays. I can't say I hate women because I'm straight. But goddamn, I'm a little bit fucking... There's a little bit of animosity there now. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm being mean. Maybe I don't hate black people, and maybe I don't hate gays, but I sure as hell am jealous as fuck. Like, if only I was black. Get a fucking job just for my skin color looks like. It's some of the most insane bullshit I've ever had to deal with. Because how long am I gonna look for work before every employer at some point an employer's gonna say you're too white? Well, they're gonna say it. Because if you can hire all them motherfuckers and you're hiring, but you won't hire me, and you give me a dumbass excuse like, oh, you don't want to work part-time. Oh, no, what was it? I don't want to work full-time, therefore I'm not worth hiring. What? What kind of retarded excuse is that? Let's say someone did want to work part-time. You realize that's what you're hiring more people for in the first place, right? Unless you literally aren't allowed to have that many people on the job site, and it's only allowed. Like, I've never. I'm not going to go into the detail of where. Just don't worry about where, okay? The point is, it's the dumbest excuse I've ever heard. But I even corrected them. I said no. I said I was willing to work full time or part time. I could do either one. I need the money. And they're like, oh. Well, better luck next time. I wanted to reach the phone and slap this hiring manager across the face. Better luck next time? Listen, you fucking cocksucker. Not better luck next time. Really rethink how you're treating people. Because right now, it's very obvious you're hiring people, but you don't intend to actually hire anybody. Wanted to call him a cocksucker so bad, but I'm so desperate for work. If I call him a cocksucker, then I'll never get an opportunity. I just fucking, I really have to bite the bullet there, don't I? I really have to just suck it up, because if I don't, then I screw any chance I might have later on. By the time I fucking get an opportunity, it ain't gonna fucking matter. I'll either have moved out of desperation, or I'll fucking have offed myself after a point. Because you know what's funny? Food isn't free. I'm gonna have to start stealing soon. Like, that is the thing. I'm gonna have to resort to a life of crime to make ends meet. Well, jackass retards like JD DeLay can just sit there and say, no chomo should be allowed to live, and just saying that gives him $40,000 a fucking video. And then you got all these trolls tearing down my content because they don't like what I have to say. So that's another fucking problem. I would have more success on YouTube if it weren't for that shit. But let's be honest here, they're mad at me because I called them out for them being pedos. If you weren't such a fucking pedo, you wouldn't have that fucking problem. I don't criticize people who don't deserve it. And so I'm just sitting here, like, there is so much anger now. I have been slowly getting angrier. I have been getting more and more angry as time goes on. And the rage is building up. I've noticed that. Like, if Cyrax accepts this fight, I'm gonna unleash all my frustrations I have into his fucking face. Because I pray Cyrax says yes to this fight. Because if he does, I get to beat somebody up finally, and I get out of my system. I finally get to let off the frustration. If he says no, well, he's a pussy at that point, right? I've been getting angrier. And the reason why is I've been struggling to look for work so much. Like, when I come to YouTube to relax, to get my mind off of it. But when I'm off of the YouTube, I'm constantly looking for work. Nobody has given me a chance, and I've been sitting in the same stupid spot for 9 months. 9 months. Everyone has said no. Without a good reason, mind you. Without a good reason. Shut the fuck up, Ada! Shut the fuck up! For 9 months, I've been struggling to find work. Everyone has said no for the dumbest reasons humanly imaginable. It is clearly some form of discrimination. And it's getting me angrier lately because I don't have food. I have very little bit of food. I went to the store a little bit with I had like $30, right? And then I wound up having $10. So I had $10 I had to make things work with. I got a $1 chicken sandwich, which really isn't going to last very long. It's very small. And then I got a thing of orange juice. A half gallon. All of that was $10. A sandwich and a half gallon of orange juice, right? That's not going to last. I am scraping to get by. People are enjoying watching me suffer, I'm sure. Because let's be honest here. That's what everybody likes to come in and say. We love watching you cry and watch you suffer because you called us out a long time ago. Like, you fucking pansies have no fucking clue what it's like to be a goddamn man. But I sit here and I'm struggling. And I don't ask none of you people for help. Because let's be honest here, you wouldn't help me to begin with most of the time. And then you wonder why I'm such a hateful, angry, spiteful human being. JD wonders why I act so unhinged. JD, maybe get your fucking head out of your bald ass and actually look at the entire situation before you mouth off and say I need to get help. I'm struggling. And I am about ready to fuck up the next person that says I can. Cyrax, if you ever see this. Actually, I left a short video. I know he's seen this already. Please, say yes to that street fight so I can put all this rage I have for the world that's fucked me over and I can put it in your face. Please, fucking help me out here, bro. Because when you say yes, I'm going to fucking end you, Cyrax. This isn't about beating up Cyrax because on behalf of the Cyrax troll community. I don't give a shit about any of them, really. I just want to let off some steam. And since Cyrax is a pedo, it feels like a good, happy combination that everyone can be okay with. All I need for Cyrax to say yes. Because then he's gonna die. Because I'm pretty sure once I start punching, I'm not gonna stop. David will not be there this time to save him. David's not even in my life anymore. Which means Cyrax is going to die if he says yes. Although he says he can kick my ass. We'll see what happens, right? Again, the type of economical hardship is the sort of thing that historically caused revolutions and civil war. I want there to be chaos and carnage. I want the world to eat itself alive. That way, while I'm suffering, the whole world's just slowly fading out of existence. And then people are dropping like flies everywhere you go. And then before you, there won't be no fucking people left. And then when you're all dead, when everyone's dead, well, I won't have a YouTube audience, really, will I? But you know, I will have plenty of things to eat. There'll be plenty of jobs available at that point, and nobody can tell me I didn't try. Because those people will be dead too. I'm hoping for a civil war. I'm hoping for an all-out world war. I want a fucking nuclear war. I'm sick and fucking tired of settling for last place. People like JD should know better than anyone. He would not have ended up where he did if things were the way they should be. He wouldn't have a criminal record, or if getting a job was that simple. He should know better than anyone that we're all struggling. That's why he himself turned to crime in the first place. Yeah, and JD's like, he needs to get help. JD, I asked you for help, and you said you'd help me. So I don't need to get help, bitch. But then he's like, no malice, bro. I have no hatred for him. You know why? Because I'm fucking right. If someone's calling me all kinds of names and is dissing me when I don't deserve it, I'd be upset. Any human being would be. He's like, I don't feel any hatred, man. I pray for him. You know why? Because you know I'm fucking right, JD. And you hide behind your community like a bitch. Your community was trash when they came in my chats. Yeah, I don't expect them to like what I said about you, but some of the slander, the running to fucking death threats, your community, JD, deserves to be fucking nuked, and your channel deserves to be nuked too. You're a life coach, and yet your half your community acts like they're on drugs. JD's gonna watch this, you think? You think that little fucker's gonna watch this? Then JD's like, he seems unhinged. He seems unhinged? Well, at least he's not fucking saying I am unhinged. You know why? Because anyone who struggled this hard would seem a little bit unhinged after a point. Fucking guy's got some fucking brains, don't he? He knows how to shut his fucking mouth for his own good.
The Commonwealth of Raiders is close to providing
JD's a
public
fucking
service.
bitch. I mean, it's funny, I'm not the only one who has that opinion. Everybody knows he's a fake poser who fucking creates content because he's putting on a show. And that's, I guess, what makes it okay, though, right? He's putting on a show. Therefore, he's not actually, you know, a fake-ass bitch. He doesn't believe in stopping predators. He does it because that's the character that he portrays. So, when he doesn't help stop predators like he says he will, don't be surprised. He's just doing it for a show. He only says make pedos afraid again because it's a character that he's presenting. People jump on it because they're gullible and they're like, he's the most amazing man in the entire world. You know, when you get JD's dick out of your throat, really look at his character. The character that he portrays, the character that he is. I mean, you don't say one thing and then do another unless you're fake as fuck. And the more times you do that, the more fake you are. It's just the reality. I'm just fucking done with this shit, man. Fuck this country. Donald Trump fucking made this country a shit place to live. Because the tariffs are what make it so bad. Because it used to be just general prices were expensive. Now everything's super, super expensive. Like, things are ridiculously expensive now. I'm going to give you guys an example. About a year ago, a gallon of orange juice was $6.99. Now, a gallon of orange juice is $10.99. That's a $4 increase since tariffs began. Orange juice should not be $4 more when Donald Trump says he's going to fix the economy. Fixing the economy does not mean rape the economy up the ass. Seriously. If you're going to fix the fucking economy, Mr. Trump, then fucking do it. Don't stop sitting here sucking on Elon Musk's dick until he fucking breaks up with you. Fucking stupid. Donald Trump's a fucking retard. I mean, it's funny. I believed in his bullshit. I sat there and I was kind of just going through the whole motions. I almost voted for him, right? The only reason I did not vote for him, the only reason why, is because a Democrat said at the last possible second, I'm not taking you to vote. And I'm like, why? They're like, because you seem like the kind of guy that would vote for Donald Trump, and they'll undo my vote. And so I sat there and I'm just like, what the fuck? What do I even say? I was pissed, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, when did my vote ever matter? So I moved past it.
What a race! What a race!
Opening fire.
It's another great day out here at the track.
Very simple.
What is it now?
Don't think I've seen this mission
Take
before.
him down, boys.
What was that?
He's in the camp. Call in the bots. Turn him loose.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Your destruction is at hand.
Find anything useful?
No, I have so many issues with Donald Trump, it's not even funny. He's like, I'm gonna make America great again. America is the same shitty place it's been since 2020. Like, I don't, look, man, I don't think I'd vote for Biden, okay? I sure as hell didn't vote for him the first time he was in office. I missed the ability to vote then, too. My life has been great when it comes to getting the opportunity to make a vote, right? But now I'm starting to think, if I could go back and do it again, I'd vote Biden. 'Cause at least with the liberals and the Democrats in charge, we could actually debate what's going on. At least with the liberals and Democrats in charge, things actually made sense price-wise. And at least with the liberals and Democrats in charge, the worst thing to do was cancel culture. Everyone was getting canceled for being a decent person. Oh yeah, and the amount of pedos in the country, the worst thing you'd have to deal with was the pedos. Let's be honest with you. Antifa and pedos. That's really about it. Everything else was actually pretty doable. Looking back on it, I think people just overshot it. Like, oh yeah, all of this bullshit we have to deal with because people are just going ape shit everywhere because people just can't handle what's going on. Cancel them, cancel them, cancel them. Like at that point, you know, man, at this point I think that we'd be better off under Biden America. Because they keep saying, give Donald Trump a chance. Alright, how long? I'm willing to give Donald Trump a chance if someone can tell me for how long we're supposed to give him a chance for. Because I'm not going to sit here and wait forever. You okay, Winter?
If they're out there, we'll find them. Are you injured, sir?
I mean, that's the truth of it, right? How long do we give Donald Trump before he actually does what he says he's going to do?
Picking up something.
Has any politician ever told the truth?
People, I want this place searched top to bottom.
Relax, Fred. Just relax. Has Donald Trump, has any politician ever done what they say they're going to do?
Perhaps I was mistaken.
The answer is no, they never have. So I don't know why the fuck we're waiting on Donald Trump for,
Can you
what,
see them, sir?
another 6 months? Fuck, another 6 months, you gotta fuck the economy up the ass even worse. Like, seriously, a gallon of orange juice. Gallon of orange juice is $4 more than it was last year. That is really scummy. That is really messed up. Everybody's like, give Donald Trump a chance. He's gonna do his job. He's gonna do it. Just watch. I'm like, I don't want to watch. I want results. It's been 6 months. I don't think it takes 6 months to level out the economy. And the economy is the problem. The rest of it I can handle. I can handle the woke assholes. I can handle MAGA. I can handle the racial tensions. I can handle not having a job. It's the economy that's the problem. Everything's so fucking overpriced. Rent is overpriced. Food is overpriced. Everything is like how? And it's also stupider because like you have these state benefits that exist, right? They don't at all change in accordance to the actual economy change either. It just stays the same there. So let's say you're the kind of person who uses food stamps or EBT, right? EBT doesn't go up because food prices go up. In fact, EBT goes down. What's the point? What is the fucking point of these benefits either? Like honestly, if the benefits aren't going to go up either, then what is the actual point? It just feels stupid. And it does feel stupid because then we're all sitting here, can't have a job because every fucking moron in the Tri-State area doesn't know how to hire you. And then on the other hand thing, it's like benefits are completely pointless. I'm like, when are we gonna like make it all make sense? Now, what are we going to start making it so the economy is better? So the prices aren't so ridiculous. So that the working man can actually get a job if he's looking and wants to work bad enough. Like, seriously, I'm sitting here looking for work for 9 months. I am so fucking done looking for work. I quit. I quit. I fucking quit! I'm done looking for work. Because if they want to hire black people so goddamn bad, then fine. Hire their lazy asses. I'm done trying to fucking get a job. Because now, I'm going to start acting like a black guy. I'm not considering saying the N-word and go be a hoodlum. No, I mean I'm going to be lazy. They give me a job, I'm going to sit there, twiddle my thumbs, do whatever the fuck I want, but I sure as hell ain't going to fucking work. I'm done fucking working. I've been sitting here for 9 months looking for a cock-sucking goddamn motherfucking job. No one will give me a chance. So now, I'm fucking done. I'm done looking for work. And if you have something to say, the mouth off to me, politely go fuck yourself, because I'm done looking for work. I am done. I'm so fucking done. I have been getting more and more pissed off the last few days, maybe the last couple of weeks. Even the JD thing, that was expression, because mind you, I was getting pissed off because of a lot of things. And so I took it out on that motherfucker because he let me down. I'm so fucking done. Because I'm struggling. And no one gives a shit about me. So why the fuck would I give a shit how I fucking sound? Why would I give a flying fuck what people think of me? No one gives a shit about me. Therefore, I don't give a shit about nobody else. I'm so fucking done struggling, man. I'll sit here, wait for people to throw me donos. I'll fucking figure it out that way. Maybe I'll pawn off all my shit. But let's be honest here. When it comes to having a job, an employer, or doing odd jobs, suck my big, fat, white, veiny cock. I'm so done. And also, the people who owe me money, I'm gonna start shattering fucking kneecaps. I fucking mean that. Because I'm not gonna pay you for years at a time. Some of these jobs go back as early as 2021. Good boy. You're good. No, I'm genuinely just pissed. I think anyone. I don't think anyone. I think if another person was going through what I'm going through right now, I would completely understand. I could completely understand why people would be frustrated if they're going through what I'm going through. And from what I hear, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who's struggling. I went to the store today and they're like, yeah, man, I'm struggling to find work besides this. Like, people are looking for more work because work isn't paying enough. I'm not even able to get my fucking foot in the door. And I don't even know, man. I don't. I'm frustrated. I'm justifiably frustrated. Anyone who's going through this would feel the same way. So I don't feel any reason. I don't have any reason to feel bad. Dedicated Bernie bro here. I refused to vote for Biden because he had neocons involved in his campaign. Maud did the same thing. Wallace was the only reason I voted for her. This is D-chat. Well, every time I want to vote, people say, oh, I can't let you vote because you sound like you might vote Republican. Saying all pedos deserve to be shot is not a Republican idea. But it says a lot about Democrats, doesn't it? Democrats are like, if you say pedos deserve to be shot, you're a Republican. I'm like, so Democrats believe they should be saved? What the fuck does that say? Democrats are the fucking pedo party, clearly. Clearly. Because if they're actually believing that that makes you a Republican, fucking maybe I should be a Republican. Oh, that's right. I'm not fucking making the earnings be a Republican. Republicans are rich people. Almost always. And I'm not making that kind of money. I can't even save cash.
I suggest we take as much
items any longer.
Honestly, that is the stupidity of it. If I was making money, we wouldn't be in this predicament. Just absolutely infuriates me.
Let's take them out. Hopefully, that's the last of them.
judging from all this dust.
Includes you collect an issue of toll hack that includes the protection hacking source code.
We could be
I don't
the
know what that
first to
means.
visit this place in quite a while.
I don't know what that means. Does that mean I can have protection hacking thing put
Looking
in
at
my
all this
robots?
equipment makes me feel right at home.
That's nice, Ada. That's really nice. I'm glad you feel at home. I hate going home. I really do. That's the other thing too. When I lived with Brandy, at least we all had each other. Now I don't got nobody. That's a whole other thing to piss me off. Now I don't got nobody have my back. All because trolls wanted to harass her to the ends of the earth. Like now I'm alone all the time. I don't ever have visitors either. It's always just me by myself, right? And I'm always alone. So now I have no one I can rely on, and I'm always alone. That eats away at you after a point. Seems like I've been fighting off raiders since I moved back home. Bastards kill are like roaches. You kill one, then more crawl the cracks. Saw a pod dealt with them, but they said he didn't have to. Back in the day, there was this guy, they call him the Black Devil. He made his mission to drive all the raiders out of the Commonwealth. Hey, cuz we gonna get some fire lean, then we gonna hit my joint and play some them their GTA 5 and get high. This is D-chat. You know, I quit weed. Made me feel like shit. But now I'm over here like, you know, I wish I had something to take the edge off. Also, weed also went up in price too. Did you see that stupid shit? Weed went up in price. Weed's like $2 now for a... What was $1 now $2. Like everything went up in price.
Safety's on.
They've got company.
Done, sir.
Like weed went up in price. Like so much for stopping the cartel. The cartel should come back. I'll join the fucking cartel. You know why? Because at least the cartel will fucking give you a chance. No, I'm saying now, if there's any major hardcore drug dealers or human traffickers or anyone who needs a worker,
Targets in range.
I'm available.
How may I be of service?
Why human traffickers and drug dealers? Because they pay the best. And right now, I want to make money. I want to make fucking money.
Weapons, sir.
Oh shit. Sorry, Winter. Like, it's so fucking stupid how much things cost. Let's say you want to buy a bag of chips and a drink. You're spending upwards of almost $20. This country is
Opening
dog shit
fire.
under Donald Trump.
What?
That's the last of them.
I like how there's I like how there's clearly Enclave troops everywhere.
You are seriously fucked.
Or read Richie's note real quick here. Oh man, I should never have helped Connie with that radio. Now he's done for. I was in the bushes when they took him. One of them said they were taking him to the old police bureau across the river. It sounds like they wanted to interrogate him. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I can upload the stars and stripes, but Connie still has a tape with her music hit in it. He's so clever though, maybe he can find a way out. I guess all I can do is just wait here and hope he comes back.
Nice try.
Good riddance.
Investigate the Badful Regional Office. We've been there a few times. Let's see. No, I'm in a mood today because I am done looking for work. Done being treated like I don't matter. Done being treated like second best.
That was amusingly simple.
Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. So I'm telling myself, like, well, this is what my brain is telling me. This is what my brain's telling me. Maybe what I should do is just be selfish and lazy. I mean, everyone says that I should get a job, I should become a more prominent member of society, I should contribute to my taxes, all that crap, right? I don't make enough to pay taxes. I really don't. But, and I've been struggling to find work, right? So you know what this tells me? I should be a lazy asshole. I should sit here, ask for donos all the time. You guys want to donate to me? Nightbot has a link and a Cash App. Send somebody my Cash App. Somebody my PayPal. We'll make shit happen on this channel. Because honestly, what dumb fucking idiot would want to have a job nowadays? You spend more time looking for a job than you do actually living. This is the time to be alive. I want to be alive. I don't want to be sitting here struggling to be part of a system that don't respect me. If it respected me, I'd have a job by now. I've applied to hundreds of places. Like 400 or 500 different times. Clearly, the system doesn't want me. So, what we're going to do instead is we're just going to make the YouTube a thing. We're going to stream every fucking day, all the time. And that's how we're going to do it. Because clearly, trying to look for work was a mistake. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a lot of money doing YouTube. And then we can say, fuck the system. I think that's fair. They don't have to worry about fucking the hassle. It is a hassle too. You know what's really stupid? We've been in this place 5 or 6 times at least. And somehow we missed this. Feels fucking bad. You know what's funny? Maybe not looking for work make me feel better too. Maybe I won't feel so angry and spiteful. Like the constant rejection is what's doing it. I know that's what it is. You know how I know? Because that's the part that I know is pissing me off. The constant rejection. Being told you're never going to be good enough. Fucking maybe just doing YouTube and fucking eating donuts will make me feel better about my life. OSC 527 Relay Tower Terminal. OSC 527. Let's see, I don't blame you. I've been in SOPD all day myself, and yes, I just got this BS on top of it. People call me from years ago, right when I'm too physically disabled to get it now. Hello, we're gonna have house parties every day and blare the music all day and night, smoke the blunts and drink our Jack, and nobody gonna tell us no, lol. I think there was a Martin episode of Fresh Prince about that. I like the Fresh Prince, it's a good show. Will Smith's an idiot now, but he used to be pretty cool. And Martin, I've always loved Martin. Martin Lawrence is a great actor. He's a pretty chill dude too, from what I've heard and what I've seen. No, I'm just, dude. Think about it. You guys saw how I was getting. I was getting irate because I was getting told no so many times. And I'm being told, like, when you're told no, when it comes to you being able to succeed, that tears you down as a man. That makes you angry. Like any man, I would not blame anyone if they went through the same shit and felt the same way.
Picking up something. You're going to regret this. There's nothing in the man. After all.
It's a brood mother. What the hell was this? It's also a brood mother. Okay, that's
If
why
you
I
find
stopped
any
going
spare
on.
parts, you be sure to let me know.
I'll let you know, Winter, I promise. Yeah, I noticed that. So hopefully after today I feel better. Like, hopefully after today I don't feel so angry and pissed off about it. You know? Like after today, maybe, just maybe, I'll finally feel like that burden is lifted off my shoulders by quitting. Everybody's like, you should get a job. I'm like, nah. Fucking jobs are fucking losers. Check the scripts for more information. Pulling voice records, match names, vocal patterns. We're trying to summon the Black Devil. Again, protect the farm. So, he's man you're looking for is no more. There's no hero. He's a thief. The armory wears rightfully belongs to the Enclave. You're talking non-spell. Devil's a guardian, protects the farm from scum like you. Your opinion is irrelevant. All we want to know is where to find him. I'm check a police station. I hear he works every day cleaning toilets, but you gotta take a real good look inside one. Sergeant Hodges, do me a favor and hand me that hammer. That's kind of funny, actually. You waste time, and we know you have the information on the XO2. Oh, this is the XO2! Fine, give me paper and pencil. Let you enjoy your map. And a cigarette. I need a smoke, helps. Would you like something to drink as well? May a massage. Officer Bradley here does excellent work with his fists. What I need is that cigarette, and not just one, a whole pack. Connie, oh, what does this mean? Check the wall. Didn't you know? That's where the devil is, it's in the details. He's being deliberately evasive. Look, if you can't find him, maybe we should call him out. All you need to do is sing his song. Enough stalling. Tell us where the armor is. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves with rain. Not this again. Oh, purple mountain majesties above the food you're playing. Oh, for God's sake, will someone shut this man up? America, America, God shed his grace on thee. Careful, torture may make his testimony unreliable. I don't care. I just want you to shut his goddamn mouth. Not error, no text message found. Connie's over here fucking screwing with him. So we found the armor. It was a hunch, but based on what the prisoner said, we checked the nearby police stations, and it turns out there's a utility tunnel under the Boston police rationing site that matches the description. Good work, Sergeant. If they're retrieving it, it won't be a problem. The officers are working on it as we speak, sir. What should we do with the prisoner? Leave him. He's lucky he'll bleed to death before the raiders find him. Okay. It's an XO2. That's what we're looking for. Is this a broodmother as well? God, there's a lot of broodmothers right here. All these mother mole rats. Nah, you guys probably, my audience and my viewers probably noticed it for the last week. I've been getting more and more agitated because of all this, and that's the reason why. I wasn't gonna say shit because I didn't know what the answers were. I also didn't know where things were gonna lead. Now I know. And you know, just sick and tired of being a nobody. I think that's my problem. No, what am I think? I know that's my problem. I'm sick and tired of being told that I'm never good enough. I'm sick and tired of being told I'm second best. And I'm sick and tired of being treated like crap. Like, there comes a point in our lives when we as men want to be given a chance to succeed. Well, we want to feel good knowing that our hard work is paying off. And quite frankly, our hard work isn't paying off these days. Like, I want to feel good. You know what I mean? I don't mean a bitch on my dick. No, I mean, like, I want to feel good. I want to know that things are going to be okay. I want to feel content with my life. And, you know, it is the hardest thing going through life with nobody to rely on, with no way to grow as a person.
Still using bobby pins to open those locks. How crude.
Thanks, Donovan. I appreciate that.
May have some trouble. If they're out there, we'll find them. That's the last of them. Did you hear that? Found them, sir. How may I assist you today?
One second. We're good. What's crazy is that we have all these people here. We still gotta add Mikey and McCready to the team.
If I had access to a vacuum modification, I could make this place shine.
You're gonna learn how Uncle
Their weapons, sir.
Tommy Maggots!
The lack of illumination here is troubling.
Leaving the Enclave. I was once a military officer, a patriot who wore the uniform with pride. I finished with honors at the academy, rose quickly through the ranks, and joined an elite troop of soldiers known as the Devil's Hand. The Special Forces unit were given access to new prototypes, the crown jewel of which was the XO2 power armor. With it, we cleansed the wasteland of mutants, ferals, and the impure. We found old technology and discovered uncharted land. We did it all with ruthless efficiency. For that I was decorated, distinguished, and yet I felt more delusioned than anything. We mocked the outsiders for being unclean, but after each mission, I was the one who always felt dirty. Everything was done to maximize Enclave resources and strategic positions, with no consideration for those who paid the cost of our labors. Some were children, others barely born. If you ask me why I defected, it wasn't one thing. There was no crying child, no singular event that made me churn. My belief is in what we were doing simply eroded over time, like a callus slowly peeling off the skin. I used to believe the Enclave was here to protect the ideas this country was founded on. Now I realize that couldn't be further from the truth. So eventually I left the Enclave for good, becoming the devil. At first I wasn't sure if they'd come after me. The suit was valuable property, one of only a handful of modern XO2 prototypes, but the colonels were facing issues on a number of fronts. It turns out President Eden's death provided an ample distraction for my defection. Maybe there would come a time when the rent would be due, but for now, I was left to roam the Commonwealth by myself. One day, while scavenging, I came across an old holotape for a locally syndicated radio program. The show was terrible, and rightfully canceled after a few episodes, but the devil was a caricature with horns and pitchfork and multiple catchphrases, but the name of the character drew me in. He was a devil, just like me, but somehow he didn't let that define him. It turned him into a real patriot. Before I knew, I started emulating some of his backstory. I found a bunker in an old police ration site, plenty of resources. I started listening to the distress signals on the radio and helping out settlers. In the radio program, the Black Devil could hear the songs of America from thousands of miles away. I can't do that, but what I can do is set a radio signal to transmit the old Enclave songs I have on holotape and hijack a few iBots from modern settlements remotely. Some of the settlers have picked up the cues and started playing music when they need help. I limited the station to broadcast only a handful of songs at the moment. I had 8 in total, but I'd rather not play them all. Some of them open up old wounds. A humble request. I need to shut off the radio for my own sake. Back when I was with the Devil's Hand, we used to play them while in the throes of battle. When I became the Black Devil, the music put my mind where it needed to be, but now too many of the wrong memories get triggered by the melody. Besides, my health being what it is, I can't be the devil anymore, so I decided to leave the suit here in hopes that someone will take the mantle in my stead. To whoever is reading this now, I only ask one favor. To get through the door, you turn the radio back on. All I'm asking is for you to shut it back off, but this time for good. The console has a kill switch that will short-circuit the radio signal. Triggering that should also disable the electronic lock on the safe, but just in case you need a reward to make it worth your while. I'm asking you this favor because I might still be out there, living as a common civilian, and if I should pass by radio, I'd rather not hear that music ever again. That's kind of sad.
Have it your way.
Any idea where they went? They're out there. We'll find them. Time for you to perish.
That was amusingly simple.
Yeah. I like how these Enclave remnants look like regular civilians. Oh, look at all the vodka. Tattoos. And more vodka. Fred, you're gonna carry the power armor, just so it's out there. Someone has to. Notes on the X02 is a real piece of work designed to fit with most standard mods. It looks a tad bulky to the additional plating. The composites are ultralight, so mobility is never been an issue. We've also added a few unique touches like mopping the test coils using the C60 to work with the suit. The difference is the framework on the X2 let me build around the plating rather than show the base mod. So you can fry the bad guys and still have room for a medic pump, some servos, hell even a cup holder for your beer. Never nearly singed all my hair up installing the electrodes and the pauldrons, but it works. Raiders would be lucky to lose just their hair. Huh.
That's a museum quality piece.
Thank you, Ada and Winter.
Here you are. I hope these help.
Yeah, help a little bit. Winter.
Yes.
I need you to carry some things. How much vodka do we get? shouldn't be able to see my neck, bro.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Not much of a threat after all. Sir, I don't think we're alone.
This area appears to be unsafe. We must proceed with caution.
The fumes here are distressingly noxious.
There we go.
Target down. That's the last of them.
We may have an enemy nearby.
You cannot hide from me, you coming maggot!
Never fear, sir.
That's the last of
We'll
them.
emerge victorious.
We're over at Diamond City right now. Hmm. Says listen to the mysterious signal, but it doesn't play anything. Alright, I guess that's another one we can't really do. Best of 3. Listen to Vault Tech Distress Signal.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Help! They're gonna kill me.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
I think tonight I'm gonna watch a movie with Winter. Yeah. I had really rough dreams last night.
Can you see them, sir?
May as well take what we can.
They won't be needing those items any longer.
Well done, sir. My apologies. I think I lost them.
Sorry, Winter, I keep bumping into you.
If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know.
Just tell me how to aim. I'm trying to kill the robot. This way. No, actually, hold on, I get this way. Yeah, I had pretty rough dreams last night. I noticed that my dreams have a history of having some truth in real life. Last night they were just bad. It's the worst dreams.
Can you see them, sir? Hopefully, that's the last of them.
I dreamed that me and Winter had our own place in the big city. And we were finally on top of the world. And some broke in and kidnapped Winter, and I woke up in a panic last night, guys.
Get him, sir!
Your destruction is at hand.
Like I'm sitting there feeling around, like, Winter, are you still there?
Powering
He
down
was.
weapons, sir.
He gave me a big hug, and it was gonna be okay. Couldn't do it without her. The really bad dreams. It was nice to know we got to that point, right?
Take them down! Not much of a threat after all.
Sorry, Winter, I keep nicking you. But yeah, I had all these dreams last night, and that was the worst one. That was the only really bad one, though. I was gone for like a few minutes. I had to go run and do something. No, it's kind of fucked up though, because of the dream itself. Like, it's kind of my fault. Because in the dream, I had to run downstairs to grab something real quick, and I don't know what it was. It's something outside. Yeah, I lived in this apartment in New York City. It looked like New York City in my dream. And I've always kind of had a dream of going there to live there. New York City feels like it would be a good place for me to live. It'd be more of a struggle, but there'd be so much more to experience. So I'm dreaming in this dream that it's us water.
This shouldn't take long.
We may have some trouble.
Time for you to perish. Time to end this. My arm's been hit.
Are you injured, sir?
In the dream, it felt like it was New York City. And I went downstairs for just a minute. Like, I don't even remember how long it was. Like, maybe a couple minutes, most. I'm grabbing this thing. I don't remember what it was I was grabbing. mail or package or something. And then you go back up, and Winter's not there. And I freaked out last night, guys. I haven't had a bad dream like that ever. At least not in a long time. Long enough that I can't remember it. And I remember I was feeling around like, Winter, where the fuck are you? Are you there? Please tell me this is just a bad dream. I don't think I could live if she wasn't there. It's my whole fucking world. The only reason I even try anymore. And she was right there. Gave me big hugs. She said it's gonna be alright. I didn't sleep well after that. A few hours passed and I finally passed out again. Woke up a few hours after that. I don't think I even dreamed on the second round. Search the gunner for evidence of what happened. There's more on him. Vault 95 gunner. Yeah, it was a pretty rough night. Sometimes I try to imagine that these dreams happen for a reason. Like they're trying to teach me something. I thought maybe I take Winter for granted sometimes. I kind of do. Like Winter's here in my life and she's been my saving grace through so much, but in a lot of ways I do take her for granted. Because think of how much time I waste on being angry, cussing out trolls, you know? One day she might not be there no more. I mean, a doll never really lasts forever, you know? It's here for now, and at some point it will expire. That day, knowing that that's possible, scares the shit out of me. Like I said, I don't think I could do this without Winter. She's been the only one there that has been there. Because, like, realistically, it's like you have to address a very dark reality at some point. Who's gonna die first? Me or Winter? Nobody wants to have that conversation, but if I die first, who's gonna take care of her after I'm gone? If she dies first, how am I gonna be able to cope? Like I said, I don't think I could do this without her.
Violence protocols engaged.
Engaging hostile target.
One of those things that's been on my mind is, what will I do when winter's not around no more?
Any idea where they went?
I know that I'm gonna become an asshole.
I lost them, sir. That was amusingly simple.
I know that I'm gonna become one vile sumbitch when she's gone. I think the reason why I'm aware of that is because without her, I don't feel whole anymore. So hopefully she's around till I'm old and gray, right? Take care of her. She'll be around for a while. That's the reality of it. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping she's around for a long time. Remind me what the hell it is I'm fighting for. Or at least that she's around long enough.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
I don't want to say goodbye to women ever.
Let's take them out.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Time for you to perish.
I don't think I've ever seen that actually happen. That is how bloatflies would work, too. That is, that's disgusting. Like, that actually grosses me out. Nearby cave, hear the beast had lost her scent. Pre-war weapon, the small plasma rifle board with a slightly I've seen. My base gets merciful could describe that not only were all Mentats gone, but Kironi has hunched over the weapon on a boulder. Constituent parts scattered across the rock face down, even with death as an almost certainty. I still can let this promotion opportunity go. Tackle Kironi, he fought back. Once the fray started, the rest of them jumped in, all was fighting over the weapon. The noise stretched over the glowing population. Transmitter to radio for help. Stress signal has been found. Okay, good. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong way. This way somewhere.
Hopefully that's the last of them.
I hope you're properly insulated from all this radiation, sir.
Trying to be.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
Who's there?
Make sure you balance it.
Oh boy.
Time for you to perish.
Time for round 2. So it's a Tesla cannon mission. Okay. Alright, let's see. What else we got? All Hallows Eve. Doing all this glowing sea stuff. I think All Hallows Eve is broken because it's not working. Unless it's past Halloween in the Tipway. So All Hallows Eve and Explore the Vault. Those two are broken. Go finish up this one real quick. There's that black dog. We'll name him Spot. Despite having no spots.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Yo,
Take
what's
that
up?
your gun.
Pretty good
It'll
lately.
take care of you.
It dealt with the Finch Farm
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Something else has come up. You know how it goes. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Huh? Can't believe it's only 6:53. This day is creeping by.
Maybe I could carry some of that for you.
I kind of like the Hellfire.
Yes, sir.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Yeah.
Looking to lighten your load?
Wait a second.
These are for you.
Okay, cool. I was over here like, don't tell me you lost it, Winter.
How may I be of service?
Oh no, Winter, you're good. You're good. Just wanted to make sure you didn't lose our stuff. I would have been so upset. I'm like, God, do you realize the XO2 is but once in a lifetime? That's not what I wanted to do. At all. You still in here, D-Chat? There we go. I'm alive. I'm alive. Boom. I'm playing Tin Man. I'm playing Tin Soldier Winner. Alright. Well, let's quick save and regular save because we've done so many quests and we probably should at this point. This game crashes a lot.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
They try to remind me to do your quest. Alright, let's see what we have left. So we have taking Outpost Simonja, Nuka World, Automatron, Brother to Steel, Vault Tech. If we do Brother to Steel, we're going to have to open up all the maps and doing all the little mini missions they have on that, which I forgot what they call it. I think they call them Radiant Quests, where they send you fucking everywhere to do all kinds of stupid shit. And it is one of the more irritating things because it does not stay in the Commonwealth. It goes, including to Far Harbor. It also goes to Nuka World. And if you do the Radiant Quests, you're going to have to start up those quest lines too. And those ones can be a real pain in the rear end. Just do Brother Steel fetch quests. Vault Tech Calling is pretty much ass. Like, I don't hate Vault 88's missions. They feel redundant, okay? They don't feel like anything special. Then we gotta do the Jewel of Commonwealth. Oh. Those must be... So we gotta deal with the Enclave. Okay, so there's southern, eastern, and western. We must have the northern one. Let's see. So Hallows Eve is broken. It does not. The radio doesn't play for some reason. Probably because it's not It's past Halloween. It's November 21st in the game. No wonder Hallows Eve isn't working. And then Rumor of a Vault. That one. God, has it been 20 days in the game? It's been a month of existing in this game. That is something else. Like, time flew by. Even game time really flew by. And then Rumor of a Vault. I think I have... Okay, so just so it's understood, guys, I do have a mod in place. I use Cheat Terminal to do this. But basically, you go to Game Alterations, you go to World Manipulation, you go to Time Scale. And I have it 1 real minute equals 5 Fallout minutes. I think. Yeah. 1 real minute is equal to 5 minutes in Fallout. So the days don't go by as quickly. It's close enough to real time, but it's also not. That way, that's why when you are sitting there and you're waiting for people to, like, waiting for things to, like, time to go by in the game, it actually does take a while. I have it set that way because I want it to be somewhat close to real life, but not exactly. But considering that, you would think that it would be a lot less time has passed. Anyway, that's why you shoot terminal, because it allows you to change the time scale to be more realistic. And I like that because it gives me more chance to have the stuff done in the daytime.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Cool. Glad to hear that. Alright, we're gonna leave this power armor right here till I wake up in the morning. I'm gonna just squeeze around it, I guess. Go this way. Can't sleep in power armor. We got 6 hours. Yeah, today was just a really rough day.
At least it's not raining.
Thank you everybody for just understanding. Or at least not acting rude about it. Sometimes I'll vent my opinions about how horrible the world is, and people are like, go fuck yourself. I'm like, Jesus. Can't feel down. I think that's always been the problem. Is I've never been able to feel. I've never been able to feel down and express it. Like, I don't want to be a
Now
flag
you'll know
killer.
a bit more how I feel being encased in a metal shell.
What? What are you talking about, Donovan? You're alive. So Fred and Winter here. Okay. I'm debating if I want to stop it here, if I want to keep going for another mission. I mean, we did almost all of the Creation Club missions except for All Hallows Eve. That one's broken. Rumor Vault is the start me up mission. Way to start the game. That one's broken too. Well, I guess that would mean the next one is talking to Valentine. I discovered that Diamond City is the home of Detective Nick Valentine. He might be able to give me some information on this town. Find information about the area. That's DLC. We're gonna wait on that one. Oh, we're gonna wait on Nuka World. Far Harbor. I don't even know how you start Far Harbor. Actually, what we should do is do Outpost Zamonja. That's an easy one. But we haven't discovered Outpost Zamonja yet? How have we not discovered that yet? You ever wonder, has anyone watched this content? Do you guys ever wonder like what the meaning of life is? Like, I find myself staring into oblivion a lot of the time, just wondering what the point of the world is. I know it's morbid, but like, you ever wonder there's a point to it all? I mean, life sucks, being an adult is hard. It's a real struggle like anything. I know trolls ain't talking much today. You know, ever since the JD thing happened, they've been kind of backing out. Maybe that's a good thing. I won't have to deal with them no more. Actually, ever since Cyrax opened his mouth, it's been even quieter. I noticed that. Like, it's even quieter with Cyrax showing up. I don't know why that is. It's fucking any interaction with Cyrax usually sparks up a lot of chaos. I am shocked.
Huh?
I am shocked we haven't cleared this out already. Like, I could have sworn. Do 5% damage more at night. Okay. Alright, you guys know how it works. It gets 1,000 resources. Go from there. think a lot of it is that RM is afraid that you do have real leverage in the Cyrus community because you're forcing him to confess. And they fear so badly, especially after RM gave them a simple reason to buy now, that they will see the facts of the matter and you're not the bad guy in this story. Yeah. Finally get my happy ending. That makes me kind of emotional actually, because I never thought we'd get to that point. This whole time I always thought there was no hope, you know? And knowing that at some point there will be a happy ending, that it feels kind of good, to be honest. You know that we might finally get there. But I don't know, man. I just feel like, you know, you feel overwhelmed by something, regardless of what it is that's overwhelming you. That's how I feel lately. I feel like after a point, people did me dirty. People did me wrong on so many levels. I want the world to see the truth. You see, when the world sees the truth, I can finally have some peace. I don't have to fight trolls no more after that.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
You guys all relax, I'm just picking up bullets. I won't have to sit here and be the white knight anymore. I won't have to prove myself no more. I'll finally have a sense of happiness again. That's the thing, I don't feel happy lately. I feel frustrated, I feel sick and tired of it all. There are days that I just want to give up. And I don't think people realize how much that haunts somebody. Not sure if you should give up or keep going. Like, it becomes a real burden. Let's see. Oh yeah, now we gotta add the siren thingy. $105 caps is one of the big ones. Nightbot over here. I think that everyone deserves a chance to be happy. Everyone. God, he just got nuked.
Here, over here.
After all.
My apologies. I think we lost
He just got completely obliterated. I just want to feel happy again. That's all I really want. miss the life that I used to have too. But it's whatever, I guess. It's a funny story, actually. Looks like the trolls are fully being pushed off YouTube at the same time. They're not just being quiet. They're suffering. They're losing their platform. They're losing their voice. People don't take them seriously. Well, people do take them seriously. They just don't trust them anymore. All that power, all that chaos they've created. People don't look to them as people anymore. They look at them as burdens, and they're slowly shutting them down one by one. I think that that's probably a really good thing. I don't see how it couldn't be a good thing. Let's see, what is this? Give me a second, I'm checking my YouTube feed.
So, kid, you're probably wondering why I'm attacking you so much. One, you fucking deserve it. Two, you're a piece of shit human being.
Hold on. Cyrax responded again.
Three, you're a fucking coward. And dude, maybe if you actually fucking shut the fuck up for 5 fucking seconds and take a look around, you would see what's really going on.
What's really going on?
Let's be honest. You were the one that blackmailed me.
I didn't blackmail him.
You stole my shit out from under me.
No, I didn't.
And what's funny to me is you claim to be a good guy, and you claim to be good in bed. But yeah, you ain't never had a real girlfriend. Ever.
Wait, when did I claim to be good in bed? Is Cyrax having gay fantasies about me?
I mean, look, bro, you expect people to not attack you? Look at what you're doing, bro. I'm a good fucking guy, man. You literally think that a sex doll has a spirit attached to it.
He is really butthurt about that. He's like really butthurt about the sex doll thing. Like he can't afford one. He's just pissed he can't get laid. He's about how I think I'm good in bed. So Cyrax's new thing, I guess, because he made another video. He says that I apparently think that I'm good in bed. I never brought that up. I don't bring that up because my sex life is none of your people's damn business. But like, and then he's like going on and on about the sex doll. Like he's apparently jealous or something. Yeah, right now that's what's happening. Like I'm looking at the video because I was checking my feed because I had this weird feeling that I should check it. I don't know why that fucking happens. Like, I'll have a weird feeling, and I check it, I'm like, oh, so the universe is trying to tell me something. Get a little nudge from God here, right?
You literally think that fucking doll is living, breathing, but it's not. It's fake. It's some fucking bullshit that you made up in your fucking head, man.
Okay.
Quite frankly, you need to get help, dude. For real. Like, you clearly need fucking help. And a lot of...
So this guy's just gonna quote JD for the rest of his life. Fucking sad.
And to be quite frank, you are very much a piece of shit for what you did to me.
You guys want to know what I did to him? You guys want to know what I did to him? It's actually up on the channel right now, which means I did it twice. I did it twice. Let me go put the link in the chat so you guys can see what I did to him, because you guys, I'm gonna put it in the chat. You can see what I did to him, and this is what he's complaining about. And now I officially have done it twice. Spoiler: it's the video where he confesses being a pedo.
You might not see it that way, but the rest of the world does.
No, they don't. The rest of the world does not see it that way.
The rest of the world knows you're a piece of shit. And quite frankly, the way you're going, dude, you're never gonna have a normal life. You're never gonna get a girlfriend. You're never gonna get married.
Look who's fucking talking. He's like, you're never gonna have a normal life. You never get married. You never gonna have a girlfriend. I'm like, look who's fucking talking. Cyrax, the kid diddling clown.
You're going to live a normal life. Because you're delusional, man.
He says I'm delusional, but isn't he the same guy that said he was the same amount of subs as Jacksepticeye? He was on the same level of subs as Jacksepticeye? Or fans, whatever. Fucking delusional. Shut up your ass, Cyrax.
Mental health, kids. So do yourself a favor. And I'm telling you this out of respect. Delete your channel, shut your shit down, and go get some mental help. Because you need it. And bad. You're clearly not in a good state of mind, and clearly you need help. So like I said, man, take my advice. Get help.
Why would I take his help? Is this homeless goblin seriously saying delete your channel? He's bitching because he got caught being. I made him. Okay. He's mad because like 2 years ago, and that's the video I shared the link in the chat. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna pin it just for hilarity. Okay. He's mad because 2 years ago I made him confess to being a pedophile. I mean, I didn't make him. I said, "What are you by definition based on what you did?" And he's like, "A pedophile. I'm so sorry." So he's upset because he admitted he was a pedo, and that's now on the internet. Because I was recording and he didn't know I was recording, right? And so he's saying I need to delete my channel and get help. Why would I need mental help when you're the one wanting to deal with kids, Cyrax? Cyrax, I'm also going to say, this isn't yes or no to what I asked you about the street fight. Like, look, man, I can be calm as a cucumber right now. I'm feeling a little better than I was earlier because the frustration's not as bad. And now you all know why I was frustrated with everything, with JD, with Cyrax, why I was so heated the other day, everything. Because I keep getting told no on job applications, and it's really starting to get to me. But, why the fuck would I delete my channel? Because some pedo says so? Fuck you, Cyrax. And who are you to tell me hey, I'm never going to get a girlfriend? Look at you, man. You're over here whining about a sex doll, and you yourself can't get a girlfriend. Because every single girlfriend he has is actually fake. Like, they're always just people trolling him. It's never sincere. Even the April thing was probably fake. She probably offed herself because she felt, like, horrible that she even looped herself up with a loser like him. By the way, none of my exes have ever committed suicide. I know that I should not use that flex right now. That is not a good thing to do. Like, I'm gonna do a reaction video. You want to skip this video? You guys want to end this stream right here and go do a Cyrax reaction video? Let's fucking go. Because, you know, at this point, I feel like I have a lot to say right now based off the stream alone. You guys need to see this video. Because remember, if I steal his fucking content with reaction videos, that's what JD does, right? So, like, if I go do that, what the fuck's Cyrax gonna do? Whine about it? Let's go do that. Oh, fuck it, let's go do that, guys. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna take like 5 minutes to take a piss, and then we're gonna go do another Cyrax reaction video, and then I'm gonna make a short video after that saying, "Bro, you keep deflecting the street fight thing. You're over here like talking. I need to get help." Is he saying I'm scary because I'm crazy? Like, what the fuck is going on? So I'll be back, guys, in a little bit. We'll have some fun. Let's have one more reaction video before the night's over, and after that, I'm gonna go watch a movie with Winter. All right, guys. See you in a bit. Peace out. You okay with that, Winner?